Alright, welcome friends. Tonight we're going to be playing some FTL, and I haven't played it in quite a while, I think 2 or 3 years. So just to make it easier on me and more immersive for y'all, we have started completely fresh. I have no unlocks, I have no other ships. All I've got is the Kestrel. We will be playing on normal. I normally play on easy, I'm sure you saw that. But we are going to play on normal for this first time. Now, if you happen to join in with me and you would like to get your name added to my crew, please reach out via chat. If I have somebody who has a default name, I am more than happy to add you. But for now, we don't have anything to change, so let's get started. The data you carry is vital to the remaining Federation fleet. You'll need supplies for the journey, so make sure to explore each sector before moving on to the next. But get to the exit before the pursuing Rebel fleet can catch up. Tip: shield piercing. Missiles ignore shields. Use missiles to damage a powerful ship's shield system. That's kind of hard to say. Just remember that defense drones can shoot down missiles. Alright. Well, we've got our pilot Jax, our weapons guy Magni, and James, our engine guy. I do think I'm going to turn the sound down a little bit more. It is very loud for me, and I just cannot hear myself think. Alright, let's go to our first jump. This looks like a pretty good sector. We've got a lot of variety here about where we can go. And while I do have to make it to here, there's a couple of different ways we can do it. I think we're going to skirt around the bottom and then come up. That seems like the best one, but we're starting with this one. Now, I do love pause for being able to think. I am not one of those people who is trying to play this game completely without pause. I should have fired up my weapons beforehand, but we're gonna go with it. An especially well-armed pirate ship approaches you. Hand over one of your crew members, and the rest of you can go free unharmed. Well, I'm sorry, I'm not willing to share any of my people with slavers. We are going to turn both of those on and wait for them to go ahead and very slowly go up. Let's go ahead and hit there. Good. I mean, having a free mantis at the very first opportunity is really awesome, so I'm going to take that. And we are going to put our free mantis on shields. Thank you for joining us, Lang. Now we're going to come down here. Your jump leads you to nothing but empty space. This jump beacon serves no purpose other than as a connection. I hate that. I'm gonna pop up here. I need to keep an eye on my fuel, I do remember that. We've got an auto scout. Rebel automated ship nearby. It does not engage and seems to be patrolling around a long-range sensor station. I think I'm gonna take it down. Oh, it has cloaking. Well, that's rude of it. Let's see if we can't get off. Ouch. Maybe I should not have attacked this guy. That's better. Lang, how about you go in there? It's gonna cloak. And there we go. I do love the first couple of sectors. It does make it very easy. You access the recent scans from the unguarded station. Your map has been updated with details of the surrounding area, and we got 10 scrap. Alright. How about you come over here, help him, and I'm going to send you back here, and I should save their positions so that we can jump. We've got a store here. I could do at least 2 before I hit the store. So I'm gonna do that, because the more money I have for the store, the better. Scans show a remote settlement being blockaded by a pirate ship. The ship hastily messages you, stay out of this, or you'll be next. Concentrate fire on us, because you asked for it. They pull away from the planet and move in to engage. Let's see if we can get them down with just our burst laser. Our slow burst laser. Okay. Now let's knock out the shields. Somebody is fixing. That's better. And one more should take us to good. There we go. Got a missile, a drone part, 12 scrap. With the pirates gone, you signal the station. We appreciate what you've done, but there will just be another ship looking to profit from our isolation soon enough. Sorry we can't give you more. But hey, that amounts to 20 scrap right there, and an additional fuel. That's pretty good. Oh, buddy. How about you go there? This is gonna open, this is gonna open, this is gonna open. And we're just gonna wait a few moments for the fire. It's fine, because we are not in any danger right now, provided it doesn't knock the shields out entirely. Okay. Get those fixed. Doing pretty good, and let's get these fixed. I'm not super worried about the sensors right now, but it is helpful to have everything as fixed as it can be. I'm gonna go here and then see how close the rebel ship is before we decide to go to the store. Small rebel ship is docked at a small space station. You try to lay low, but it spots you. Power up the weapons. Okay. Now if I can get their... That's better. I do not mind letting that thing hit our shields a bunch. It'll just train our shields up some. The enemy ship appears to be powering up, but we're not going to let that happen. Let's see if we can't take care of that. I don't think they're going anywhere. Let's get that down. There we go. The ship explodes. We've got another fuel, couple missiles, some scrap. That's pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and go to the store now because I feel like it'll be a waste to go up and then down to the store and then back up. Only one other ship, and it is showing heavy damage. Greetings, traveler. We were crippled by a band of pirates and are now forced to sell our remaining valuable equipment to acquire necessary supplies to get home. Sucks for them. Now we do have a mantis. We could start trying to be a boarding. Because that gets more scrap, I think. And more goods, but it's a lot more finicky, and I think I'd rather not do that. Don't really want drone control either. Let's just take all the fuel we can and fix it all up. We're gonna close and jump to here. After a short time, you receive a message. Hello, I hope it's not a bother, but I'm looking for an escort to a nearby system. This region is quite dangerous and our ship is not well armed. Let's go ahead and accept that. Great, take this bit of fuel as a down payment. We'll be one step behind you following your jump signatures. Don't want to take any risks now, do we? So the next sector will have a quest marker we need to hit. In the meantime, we got some fuel. We are just gonna make it, I think. Oh, a weapon's just floating in space. That's a Hermes missile. Not too shabby. It does take 3 power versus the Artemis's 1, but it might be useful to sell too. I have a feeling that the exit is going to be filled with rebel. Small civilian ship flies over as soon as you arrive. You're prepared to fight, but they just inform you that they're out of FTL fuel and can't jump. I feel like if we give them the fuel, while it will cost us a couple, it might help us later on. We're gonna give them the fuel. Or it could help us now. We get a breach bomb Mark II, which is a 2 power. And we just made it out of there without hitting the rebel. Alright. I don't want to use my missiles because they're my backup. So we are just gonna jump. And I'm gonna go ahead. Ooh. I'm gonna go ahead and go to Engi controlled. You've arrived in Engi space. The fall of the Federation has brought tough times for these robotic life forms, but they're usually willing to help. Okay, there's our quest. Lots of spaces to hit. I think we'll go straight to the quest. Let's see what we've got here. The ship you were escorting thanks you. I don't think we could have made it without your help. Let my friends patch up some of your hull and show you their wares. Well, I already patched up my hull. But I could get somebody. Let's see. I'm not going to use this guy. So if we sell it, I would be inclined to get an Engi because they are really great at repair. And you don't have any skills anyway. Telek, thanks for joining the fun. We can't afford anything else. Unless we want to sell the breach bomb, which we might. I think you will be on doors, because that does upgrade our doors. So now we have blast doors. And at this point, I can't do anything else. So, we're going to come up here. And the next big thing I'm saving up for is a second layer of shields. Complex arrangements of ship hulls and FTL drive capacitors floating abandoned in space suggest the Ingi were here not too long ago, but no longer. So that was a waste of fuel. We really want to make the most of this sector, so we are going to attack this guy. Once again with the cloaking. I would do the cloaking, but I'd rather take out the weapons first. That way I don't have to worry about those missiles. Let's see. Oh, couldn't quite make it before the cloaking, but that's fine. Let's see if we can just take that off. And we'll follow it up with the engines. That will take down evasion and take down the ship. Alright, 21 scrap. Station's been stripped clean. Let's see now. I am going to need 2 power bars in order to get another shield barrier. I am inclined to go ahead and buy one right now, because that can boost our evasion. And I am just trying to make sure I get as much as I can out of this, so I am going to take as short of jumps as I can up until they start really pursuing me. Zoltan Research Facility, they say they are researching genetic distortion due to stasis sleep and prolonged FTL travel. They ask if your crew has time to undergo a few scans. We'll participate. Our crew calmly lines up for the Zoltans to take their readings. After a short time, the process is done. They contact you. Thank you for your participation in our study. Please accept these small cakes made from stiff dough, as well as some scrap. Wonderful. That helped. A little bit. We do have a store down there. We are obviously going to hit it. I can go ahead and sell that breach bomb potentially. Your scrap hours are weapons for you. It's an Engi trader. Cloaking might be nice, but there's no way I'm going to be able to get up to 150. I would love a scrap recovery arm, though. What can we do here? Can't quite manage it unless we sell both of those. Selling both would give us the scrap recovery arm, but would leave us very, very dangerously low. So, as much as I would like it, instead I am just going to take all of the fuel off of their hands and go my merry way. I'm going to hit up this one, see what we've got. You notice an Engi colony hiding on the other side of a nearby moon. It turns out they're excavating an equipment cache from the Federation Mantis War, and they suggest it might be used to lure the pursuing rebel fleet. Oh. If I secure it, I could get a better weapon. I should have sold that while I was at the store. If I don't secure it, I could booby trap it, but I do only have 10 missiles. I'm going to secure the cache. We've got a drone hull repair we can't use, and 18 scrap. Let's skip this one, as tempting as it is, because they're coming fast. Gonna hop over here to the distress instead. You find a number of ships fleeing from a small space station. You hail them, asking what's wrong. Help, we're being overrun by some sort of giant alien spiders. Sucks to be them. I can't risk fighting some unknown alien on every backwater station I come across. I'm gonna prepare to jump. We've got one more store. We are gonna hit it up, because now we've got a couple things to sell. Engine upgrade necessary for travel home. Sale of equipment necessary for engine upgrade. We could get the drone control, and that would allow us to use our hull repair. But I don't really like that. I think instead I am going to opt to sell that. Buy those while they're still cheap, because I know they go up in price as we get further on. And I am going to go ahead and sell that guy too. That gives us enough so that we can get we're very close to being able to get a second shield going. Find a Manta ship harrying a small squad of Engi. They make it to the node and jump off, leaving us toe-to-toe with the pursuer. And they have a border. So I'm glad we have the blast doors. Alright. Now that looks like a beam weapon, that looks like a burst laser. I'm not terribly worried about that so much. So I am going to take down their shields first and foremost. And we're going to try to suffocate them. Can't come back. Pretty good. Alright, and Lang could use a little bit of healing. Oh, we are 1 point away from having that second. Darn it. Oh, I'm gonna go here. Think we can make it. What's this one? Ion Blast Mark II. Now that's an awesome one. Or that's one I like anyway. But it is 3. And I'd rather get the shield first. I think it's too close to call. So we are going to head out. Ship with conspicuous pirate markings is orbiting a nearby moon, broadcasting a simple message claiming to have some equipment available for sale. Let's hail the ship. We have an extensive stock. Come aboard and see our wares. This seems dangerous, but I'm gonna dock with the ship. Hey! It was not in fact dangerous. But I don't really want any of this. I'm sorry to hear that. Pleasant journeys. Once back to the helm, a series of explosions rocks your ship. The pirate ship has powered its weapons. You receive a message. You shouldn't waste people's time, Captain. Well, they're just rude, aren't they? That's fine, though. We're gonna knock that out. Let's get this on that. Let's get him there. And see if we can suffocate these fires. At the same time, I see the burst laser. I don't see other weapons. I am gonna knock down the shield. Let's go ahead and try to take that out. They don't seem to have a cloning bay. So you... Let's see. Yeah, you are my engines guy. Let's go ahead and close this up. Those two can go to there for now. Oh, I didn't mean to send that. That's fine. You are considerably more well-armed than I would have thought. We could get 3 missiles and 13 scrap, but I think I'd rather just go ahead and take you out. Let's get you there. There we go. Everybody back to their normal positions. We did get 23 scrap, that's a little bit better, and a couple fuel. Alright, you go there, you can come here. Alright, you need to go to the doors, and you were also hurt. You could use a little bit of healing. And now you go back here. And we save. And we are going to jump to the next sector. Oh, Zoltan homeworld or Engi homeworld? Let's go Zoltan. Straight into a nebula. You arrive in Zoltan space. From what you have heard, they anticipated the coming war and made preparations to hold their borders. Alright. Now the bad thing about the nebula is we can't sense anything. The good thing about the nebula is it halves the rebels' advancement. Can I go... I think I'm gonna go there, and then go up. We've got an auto scout. Oh, I should have done my thing first. The drone isn't looking for you. Perhaps it's scouting ahead. It does identify us as hostile, though. So we are going... And once again, every automated drone has cloaking. But they've got a beam and a laser. Let's just go ahead, take out that first. It's not my favorite way of doing things, but it is fine. Oh, that's not fair. Oh, great. Okay. Let's get you over here. And we're gonna just send that there. Not ideal. Get you in there. This is not an ideal run. Yeah, as a first run, this is not awful. It's not ideal, certainly, but let's see. Can we go ahead and knock this out at least? That's fine. I don't love the sound of fire. Okay, that's good. Gotta keep an eye on everything. Let's just try to get at least some of it done. There we go. We took care of that. They did not kill us. Got some fuel. Made back one of our things, but now we need to figure out what. And that doesn't help. So let's get you down there. Okay. Let's get this suffocated. And we are going to do that just in case there's some fire over here as well. Alright, I think the fire is done. Let's come over here. And we'll keep them alive until the oxygen comes back on. Let's close all the doors. Send everybody back. And Jax, I'd like you to get healed. You were hurt a little too. Great, you go back too. Alright, let's get that taken care of. So now we have 2 shields. That'll be better. We're not going to get more until we can do at least 2 power bars and 2 of those. So, we're not doing great. You nervously glance out the windows, but the only thing to greet you is more clouds and silence. Alright. I'm fine with that. Totally fine with that. Okay. Gonna come over here. Heavily damaged Federation ship is hiding in the nebula at this beacon. Before you have time to make contact with them, they fade into the nebula. Let's attempt to follow them and help them. You get lucky and find them floating not too deep into the nebula. Thrilled to be found by friendlies, they come on board and abandon their wrecked ship. So we get Artyom, another mantis with weapon skills. Alright, how does our current mantis look for weapons? No, that's... Who are you? You're Magni. Artyom is definitely taking your place. You're going over to sensors. That way, once we are out of the system, we can see what's going on their ship. Save positions. And they still haven't advanced, so we're going to come over here. This nebula turns out to be the hiding place of a terrified rock crew taking refuge from the Zoltan border police. They don't seem prepared to risk your leaving with their coordinates and open fire. Alrighty. This does happen to be probably one of my favorite songs on the whole soundtrack. Now it does look like they've got some sort of missile. We do have 2 shields, but we are going to try to knock that out first. And I'm going to go ahead and do it with both of them. Okay, that hurt a little bit, but we did hurt them too, and we knocked that out. Let's see if we can't get that dealt with. We might need one more 3 volley to get. Now I should be able to handle it potentially with just the burst laser. I definitely don't want you to get all of your shields back. Come on, burst laser. I'm gonna keep with this, because I cannot afford you having 2 shields. There we go. They have 1 hull left. Enough we were told aliens were a threat to our ways, and you have proved as much. Take this and leave us in peace. 5 missiles, 14 scrap. I'm pretty ruthless here. There we go. 30 scrap. Only 2 missiles, but that's what I'm talking about. Alright, what can we do now? Well, I can get 2 more power bars. So we're well on our way. Now, I shouldn't have done that because we do have 2 stores. But I think if I jump here, well, I can't jump there. I could jump here though, and then hit the store. It's a risky maneuver, but I'm gonna try it. The Zoltan ship is patrolling this area hails me. This area is off limits. Secrecy is vital. They power their weapons. Now they have a Zoltan overshield. That's gonna be a little bit problematic. I don't remember if the overshield is problematic for missiles. I guess I could try it. Yeah, because I can't afford not to. Come on. Please stop hurting me. Keeps missing. I feel like I'm wasting it. I am running out of hull. I could jump. Kind of want to see if I can't make it, though. Although at this rate, no. That was good evasion. Let's see if we can't get this one. That second shield is doing us so much good. Okay. We've got this in the bag now. Huh. We are so low. And we are definitely jumping straight to the store. There's nothing I don't have and nothing worth wanting I can't get. Let's take a look around your shop. Drone control, crew teleporter, weapon pre-igniter. It's all drone stuff or the crew teleporter over and over and over again. And I don't really want to do that this round. Alright. What we're gonna do... We're gonna go up to there and hope that's good enough. It doesn't leave us with much, but pop into this store, see what we've got. Have set up something of an alien knick-knack shop. Well, this one has cloaking, but I want another weapon is what I want, and it's not giving me one. Zoltan are allies of the Ingi. Their innate energy can power ship systems. This one's good at repair, which don't really need. I think we're gonna leave it as is. Instead, if I jump there, that will be halved for next round. But that's getting too close. I can jump there, hit this one, and then that one. And I think that's what I'm gonna do. It's not the best use of my time. I forgot to heal up Jax and James. Let's see, you discover one of the rebels' autonomous scouts. Hey look, it doesn't have cloaking. How shocking. It does have 2 shields though, and it has drones, which tells me it probably has a drone that will be firing on me at all times. So probably I want to take out the drone first. Or maybe shield first. Let's go ahead and do shield first. Oh, I didn't realize it also had a missile weapon. Let's get that dealt with as best we can. I just repaired that. You guys are jerks. Okay. Oh, that would be why. I've just been waiting for my thing to fire. Send you there. And let's get you here before they kill you. Okay. Come on. There we go. Now with this knocked out, that's gonna be fine. Can we get this? Yes. That's down to 1 shield. This can't penetrate our shield, so I'm not worried about the drone. In fact, while this is going on, and Jax needs healing. Alright. There we go. Two fuel, 25 scrap. What can that do for us? It can get us a little bit more system power, which I think we're gonna want. If only for the security of it. We are running really low on missiles. An unarmed Zoltan transport vessel is slowly making its way toward the beacon here. They hail. This is a Zoltan peace envoy. We carry no weapons or shielding and rely on the mercy of others to communicate our message. Let's hear them out. We take your silence for interested contemplation. They talk at length about peace and harmony, but either it's beyond your simple mind, or it's all nonsense. They finish, please spread the word of enlightenment to those that have not heard. Once you have, contact our brethren. They transmit coordinates of their so-called brethren. Well, maybe we'll get something out of that. Oh, that's going to be rough. Because I have to go to the exit, but then over to the quest, and then back to the exit. We're going to take a chance. You see a small station fitted with hundreds of repair drones. You receive an automated message. We don't know who you are and we don't care. This is the right place for some ship repair. Let's do 5. Back in the green. We have no money left, but hopefully this is not foolish. You arrive at the location specified by the peace-loving Zoltan, but the only thing nearby is a rebel ship closing in fast. We found you, you're not getting away this time. Attempt to hail them. They open communications. I can't imagine there's anything you could say that will save you. The rebellion must destroy those that are still loyal to the obsolete Federation. Oh, we have... Perhaps there could be a reconciliation of our ideals without war? Or surrender, your ultimate destruction is inevitable. We've left scores of rebels destroyed in our wake. Or your rebellion is causing millions of deaths. Your beliefs are dividing the galaxy. Unity is the only option. I feel like one of these is going to end up with giving us an unlock or something. But I honestly have no idea which one. This feels too threatening. This feels too dismissive, so I'm gonna opt for reconciliation. Here's hoping. Our ideals are too different to be so easily reconciled. You think this could end any way but war? The galaxy is huge. You can find a place for your ideals elsewhere without causing this destruction, or true progress can only be achieved without bloodshed. The galaxy is huge. No, we will not be consigned to the backwaters of space just because we don't fit into your Federation ideals. Well, I didn't choose correctly that time. Alright, what have we got here? We've got an ion weapon. It looks like a laser weapon. They do have a repair drone. And either combat drone, well, a combat drone. I'm not going to use a missile unless I have to, because we are running very low. I do think... Let's go ahead and hit the drone system first. They also have teleporting missiles. That's what that is. Alright. Come on. I'm not doing too good. I think I need to focus down their shields. There we go. Oh, great. Okay. You come here, you come here. Let's get both of you over here. And I am with that. Oh, that's problematic. I think we're gonna die here, probably. Come on. Okay, this is very problematic. You can come here. You can go there. I can't get anybody in here to fix the weapons until such time as I've got the doors fixed. Yeah, I'm having a rough time here. Come on. Okay, get these open, close this. Okay, those go there. We're gonna close all the doors. Okay, we can do 2. And we are gonna do 2 to the weapons because they are killing us. I am going to take Telek because he is in the worst way. And he needs to get healed up. Okay, that's gonna help a lot. No, no it won't. Damn it. Come on. Just keep focusing that down. I would use the ion, but that's not going to actually do any damage. And I really need it to do some damage. Okay, that was a total whiff. Cannot afford to have you doing that. This is entirely too long. I know you're leveling up like crazy, but I'd rather... Let's see if we can do that. I may have to fire up the Artemis for one. I think we're in a little bit too bad of a place to not accept their surrender. All right. There we go. Now we're going to jump back to the exit so that we can get out of the sector before the rebel fleet advances, because I'm just not having a good run for that. We've got the Slug Home Nebula, and I do need to heal some people. This nebula is home to the telepathic slugs. They'd sell their own slime for a crate of scrap, but they much prefer to just take it. Alright, let's grab James, go into here, Clang, go into here, Artyom, go into here. Alright, we're healed up. Trying crew to where they need to be. We do have a couple of stores right here. I think I'm going to hit these two and then this store. That'll give me a little bit more scrap to play with. Maybe we can find a really good weapon. You are immediately hailed by a dangerous-looking ship guarding a station. I'm feeling generous today. I shall allow you to choose your own death. Which do you like least? Shields, oxygen, or weapons? Oh boy. I'm pretty sure they're going to knock out whatever we choose. I don't know if we can repair it. I'm gonna say oxygen and hope we can beat this fight. A being that would choose suffocation. Who am I to judge? Your life support is sabotaged and they move into attack. Okay, it is out for the fight. So we've got to deal with this quickly. We have 5 missiles left. They have 3 shields. We've got to focus down shields first to the best of our ability. They're doing a number on us. This was a mistake. Okay. Lang, you need to get there. You can come here. Okay. Not great. They have 1 shield. Let's see if we can do it without another. Okay. If I can just get their shields down. Okay. That's going to be problematic for later. Go do that instead. Because otherwise I am going to lose people. Okay, there we go. You come back here. You've got to come here. You need to come here. We are screwed either way. Oh, that is problematic. We're all gonna suffocate. Okay, there we go. We can, I think, get oxygen back now. But can we survive? No. We've got Jax and Telic left. Stay in there, stay healthy. Okay. Okay, let's get y'all. You need to come over here. And you need to come over here. And what that means is that I'm not going to have anybody manning weapons or shields for a bit. Alright, and you come here. There's no chance I go anywhere unless you're healed up. Let's see. Can't quite get that one. We were doing so good. Okay, let's... Do I go here or do I go straight to the store? I think I have to go to the store. Huge Slug teleports from nowhere onto the bridge. Before you can open fire, he's spread his wares across the helm and is brandishing things at you. Drone and cloaking again. They want me to have drone control. We do have a pike beam though. It only takes 2 power. We're gonna sell this. I'm gonna buy that. We can power it immediately. That's all we can fix at the moment, unless I sell the other thing. We can open the store again, but right now, what I really want to do is move. Well, let's do this. No, let's do that. I'm used to the burst laser. I'll keep that there just in case. But if we fire up these two, we have enough power. I can't upgrade anything else. But I do have a little bit of extra power, potentially. Does the store have people? No. I feel a little bit better about our chances now. If I go here... Now, you know what? I'm going to take my chances going forward. We're going to go here, 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 and up around in here. And we're going to hope. We're going to hope. Slugs here use a tactic you hoped you'd never see. They use a remote hacking satellite to sabotage your oxygen production We just dealt with no oxygen. We don't want to do it again. Let's see if this is any better. We've got to get... we're gonna do that. This has a shorter charge than this. One, nope. Until I get that out, there's no real point in getting it ready. That helped, though. If I keep whittling this down and fire our pike beam only when it's fully down, that could work. Okay, shields are out. Let's get that out. I know, we're trying. There we go. Got 40 scrap from it. Couple missiles, that's good. And our oxygen is back before we ran completely out of oxygen. I think I want to go here rather than here. Stay in the nebula. I think that's a better option. But first, is there anything we can do with our ship to help us be a little bit safer? We could up the piloting. We could up the engine. I think the engine would be a better choice. That'll just give us more evasion. All right. Direct attacks are not preferred by the slugs, but of the three you see at the beacon, one has the brass to make a move on your position. Okay. I think the same strategy is in order. Whittle this down. When the pike beam's ready, wait until it has knocked out the shields. Okay. Hey, we knocked out that. That's good. It doesn't help that they have knocked us down to one shield. I am gonna actually send him to repair it. We're gonna do that. Do this. Make sure I'm getting all of those. You have bested us. Will you accept what is in our stores in exchange for our lives? No. Maybe a mistake, we'll see. Gonna do that again. They got off one last good hit for us. 3 fuel, 34 scrap, and you are going there. No, you're not. You're coming here. When I stop hearing fire, then I will let him go repair it. All right. Go back to your set. Oh. Alright, let's see what we're doing now. Oh, good. Hire a crew member. I've already got a really good pilot, so I think I'll take the lesser money and get touring. Because I think, yeah, Jax is maxed out. And that, what do you have touring? You have nothing. What do you have, Tila? You have a little bit of engines and repair, so you're going to stay there. You're going to come over to shields, because I'd rather have shields than weapons, initially. I'm going to come here, and then bounce up to here, here, and here, I think. Maybe here and then here. We'll see. I could go here and then here. Yeah, let's do that. That keeps me going forward-ish. I could sell missiles for scrap. I don't want to do that because I might need my Artemis. I'm going to come down here. You intercept comm chatter from an incoming Mantis ship. Look, this ship appears not to be owned by the squishy ones. Maybe they won't smell so bad when we cut them open. They move in on your position. Aren't they charming? They do have a teleporter. Don't see what else they have yet. That could be a teleporting bomb. 2 shields. We are going to focus down the shields. Okay, you are coming over here. And these are getting open. Oh, that's problematic. Need him there. My pike beam is almost ready. Okay, as soon as it comes down, I need more than that. They've got to get the O2 up and running. Okay, they can't right now. Okay. Gotta get that going. Nope. I need that one. Okay, take him out. More important than that, I need you to fix the O2. Okay. Now come here. Okay, we survived. I feel okay. Not great, but it's not awful. That one's still gonna be without oxygen. And we've got to get this fixed up. But at least we have oxygen. Okay, let's send them back to the med bay one more time. Don't love my odds, but we do have 57. Could get a little more power. I'm gonna leave it right now. Oh, there's a store there. Okay, that's a little better. Let's see what we've got. Please be something good. You find yourself surrounded by a group of mysterious alien vessels. They hail you and apparently have some valuable technology for sale. Glaive beam. But that, oh, that's 4 power. Firebomb requires a missile. Whole missile requires a missile. Glaive beam doesn't require anything, but is super expensive. I could get a better shield person, because Turing is not. You know what? You go to shields. I don't know if this is a mistake, but at least now we have a crew again, of sorts. And with that, it is a 20% faster recharge. Oh, here we go. Do I want to sell my Artemis? How much do you sell for? 19. That would bring me to like 31. That won't really get me anything. I mean, it would get me the long-range scanners. I'd rather just spend that little bit of money fixing it up. Go here. Let's see what we've got going on. You arrive in an area clear of nebula and quickly check to see if the sensors are working. Everything's fine and no ships are detected in the vicinity. That was a waste. Let's see what's at the exit. You see a civilian space station with heavy damage. We've been hit hard by the war. We need more drone parts to speed our repairs. We'll buy some from you if you have extra. We have 9 extra. So I can sell 6 for 24 scrap. I'm gonna do it. Okay. So that gives us a little bit more buying power. We've got civilian controlled or Engi controlled. I think I would probably be, well, I'm not doing boarding. So I think I'd probably be inclined to do Nebula so that it's slower. The Rebel fleet is. I don't see us winning this round, but who knows. I'm gonna go with Engi and see if we can't maybe get a quest or something. Just getting started. Oh hey, we unlocked the Engi cruiser. You have arrived in Engi space. The Mantis have been threatening the Engi core worlds, but you should be able to stock up for your journey. Congratulations, by making it to the 5th sector, you've unlocked the Engi playable ship for future playthroughs. Well, I think we'll probably be doing one more run at least during this stream, so we'll use the Engi ship for that one. Alright. Let's see here. Let's look at this a minute. I like this one to start. That gives us a wide range. I can go backward, I can go forward. I think I'd probably go up. Maybe to this one and then down here. No, not down there because that locks me out. I could go here, here, and then up. Make the jump over there. I think I'll do that. Once you arrive, your screen lights up with warnings. A nearby pirate seems to have advanced hacking tools, and they have tried to shut down your engines. Your crew manages to keep them barely operational, and you move into attack. Now they have 2 shields, but we have seen how to get around that. Our slug is telling us where everybody is. We're going to do our normal, well, we're going to wait through the cloak and then do our normal burst laser and pike beam. I think I'll probably do the pike beam straight across here. Oh great, they knocked out burst laser. You need to go fix that. I need to get another, power. Oh, this is not going well for me. Okay. can't quite get it down. So I'd rather do this. And we're dead. But we did unlock the Engi ship. That's fine. And we did knock out their O2 before we died. Not too shabby, new high score because this is the first run on this new profile. Give me just a moment here. Okay. Now let's see here. Alright, main menu. Let's do a new one. That was kind of rough. But it's alright. Because now we have this ship. Relies on drones and ion weaponry. Well, I was very against drones before, but now we're going to go pretty much all in on drones. We've got 2 Engi, engines, weapons. I'm actually going to put the weapons guy, well, when I can, I'm going to put the weapons guy over here. We've got Osted, Eowyn, I guess, and Schultz. And we've got the Engi Medbot Dispersal. Does require powered medbay. Let's see how we do. We've got an Ion Blast and Combat Mark 1. So we are going to have to keep track of how many drone parts we have. Solar flares will cause hull damage in addition to starting fires. Make sure your shields are up to help mitigate the effect. Alright, well, we definitely want this one up and that one. Oh. I guess I can add power when I'm ready. It does take 2 power, and that's exactly how much I have. Let's see. I feel like maybe going here, 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 and then over here. Gonna have to go up here, either up here or to here. But yeah, this should work. Nothing but empty space. Love that for our first jump. We do have a store right here. I am going to be trying to get as much scrap as I can before then. A refugee ship drifting through the system. No doubt one of many fleeing from the rebel advance. It doesn't appear to have detected you, or else it is trying to avoid notice. Let's hail them. A pirate ship jumps into the system. It was using the refugee ship as bait. There we go. Could you please take out their weapons? That was a lot of damage that I didn't need to take because I can't control you. And we didn't get any drone parts back. How about the refugee ship? They did give us our drone part back. The refugee ship thanks you for your assistance. As a gesture of goodwill and seeing how effectively you dispatched the enemy ship, they offer up what supplies they can spare. Okay. Alright, let's get you in to repair this, and you're gonna come repair this. Be great if we could get a repair drone. There is another store. Scans show a remote settlement being blockaded by a pirate ship. The ship hastily messages you, stay out of this or you'll be next. Concentrate fire on. I don't think so. We saw this last time. We're just gonna do that and get our drone going again. They do have a border drone. Okay, you're getting hurt. That's what I like to see. That's right. Got our drone part back, got some scrap. With the pirates gone, you signal the station. We appreciate what you've done. There'll just be another ship looking to profit. Okay, let's take you over here with you. The beautiful thing about that Engi Medbot dispersal is there's a lot more healing, but I am still gonna just heal them up. It's faster. Go on back to what you were doing. And now, let's visit this store. If we don't see anything we love in this store, we can go to the next one. Not doing crew teleporter. I think I'm gonna do the scrap recovery arm though. That will get us 10% more scrap. Feel like we're looking pretty with that, so that's good. I am gonna skip this. Well, no, I'm not. It's not exactly a waste because there's some. We might see something that we just need to have. I'd love to get another person. I'd love to get that. Oh my goodness, that would be great. But not enough to come back. I'm gonna come up here and then go around this way. We don't have any money, so we have to ignore the station wanting to repair. I'm gonna take a risk and come back here, because we can go forward to the distress. Okay, we've got an automated scout. We are going to defend the outpost. This is pretty good. One here. Back. It doesn't even have shields, so all we need to do is just knock out as much of the weapons as possible. There we go. Got our drone part back. We're gonna bring you over here to repair the med bay. Everyone's healthy. And we do have a little bit of energy. If this one goes well, I think I may put this scrap into one more energy so that we can get a little bit more power to our engines, at least early days. You arrive at the distress beacon near a small asteroid belt and find a ship with pirate markings partially crushed between two large rocks. It must have been illegally mining the belt without proper equipment. Oh. I'm gonna destroy and loot the ship. You decide the pirate is not worth saving and fire a few volleys into their hull, causing the ship to depressurize and break apart. You move in to loot the remains. Not the most ethical thing, but it did get us on our way faster, and I am going to make good on that. So now I have enough power to fully power the engines and still do the combat drone. You're hailed by a rebel ship. When the rebellion is complete, you'll see the safer world we provide. Well, you won't, but you get the point. They arm weapons. Okay. We are going to do that. We're going to fire up our combat drone. I do need you to fix the shields as quickly as possible. Okay, that's a mild problem. Okay, the weapons are broken. We're not going to accept surrender. How about you come and help them? I'm not doing too well here. Come on, finish it off. There we go. Well, we didn't get our drone part back, but that's fine. Let's come and do this. And y'all can fix that as well. We are sitting pretty very pretty with drone parts. Almost hidden within a nebula. When the FTL drive is charged, we can jump. Nothing else is here. Let's see what's in the next sector. We've got nebula or nebula. This nebula must have been an important hub at one point. Placing all of these jump beacons would be no easy task. However, now it's hardly navigable. Okay. Don't know what anything is. We can only jump to these two. I'm going here first. See a small station nearby and feel the shudder of shots ringing through the ship. You can't be sure without sensors, but it seems there may be intruders on ship. Okay, we've got... Okay, this is fine. I'm gonna bring this here, you here. Then we're going to open up everything else. So that they are going to struggle to breathe. We've got oxygen in this one place. And we've got constant healing. They are not going to be able to outfight us. And they barely did any damage to our ship. Alright, now we're just waiting for the oxygen to come back a little bit. You can go there. You two can come here. And everybody back to where they belong. Alright, we've got a store there. I'm gonna come here, here, and then up to the store. Hopefully that is the right call. A heavily damaged Federation ship is hiding. Before you have time to make contact, they fade into the nebula. It worked well following and helping them last time, but it did not work well this time. Couldn't find them. Alright, let's move forward. Okay, we are in a sector of the nebula beset by a plasma storm. An automated rebel scout stationed at the beacon moves in to attack. Prepare to fight. Okay, so your main reactor can only function at half capacity. That's problematic. Because I need we're gonna do that. We can always switch from medbay to oxygen if it gets to... Oh! Okay, that is not on. And I don't know why I sent that one when this one would be better. You're both gonna do it. There we go. I hardly lifted a finger. Ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap material. We did get our drone part back. I'm curious. With the Inky Cruiser, destroy an enemy ship using only drones, no weapons. Nice. Okay. Gonna power that back up. And this. And now we're headed to the store. 58 scrap on us. Some brave entrepreneurs have set up a station here to extract elements from the nebula. There seems to be a public shipyard and rest stop. Hey, we've got the drone recovery arm again, and I will most likely take it, unless there's something better over here. What do we have? We have an Ion Blast Mark II. It doesn't do any damage. It does ion damage, which pauses things, but it does take 3. However, its charge time is really quick. The laser takes a little bit more, but only requires 1 power and does 2 damage. I don't know. I could get a small bomb. This is not easy. I wish they had a repair drone. A boarding drone could be fun, but I don't have the money for it. We are a little bit low on fuel as well. Okay, what we're going to do, we're going to get fuel, we're going to get ourselves fixed up to green. We're not getting the drone arm. I think 15 is good. Okay. Power that. We have 2 more for that. I need to start thinking about a second shield as well soon. And that's going to take 50. That's going to take about 100. If I come here, I can go here, here. Yeah. It's hard to see why, but this beacon is apparently a tourist destination. One of the ships at the small station is offering a deal. Wish I could take it more than once. Wish I could take it way more than once. Alright. Pirate ship arrives shortly after you. Judging from the fact that it is attempting to avoid your ship, you assume it's a smuggler trying to stay away from the beacons. I want stuff. And early sectors are a little bit safer. So we are going to fire up our weapons. Okay, you do need to... They look like they don't want to fight. They are trying to escape. Come on, take something out that will... Okay. I don't want them to escape. Okay, they did not escape. Okay, and we got our drone part back. They're healing us up. Okay, guys, go stand in the med bay for a minute. Go to stations. Let's come here. And what do we have? Another pirate ship. Same deal. But they've got a Zoltan and one shield. Okay. I don't think the Ion Blast is going to do anything to their shield. I'm pretty sure their Zoltan shield protects from that, but we'll see. Okay, it doesn't. Awesome. They look like they don't want to fight, but they are delayed. And we got him again. 20 scrap. Okay. Shields are critical. Let's see what's going on here. I don't even need to send them there. Okay, we've got... Okay, we've got some extra power. We're gonna come here into the store and maybe down here before we go back. Possible ship detected. Automated Rebel Scout. Oh, it starts to fire up its... and it's got cloaking. That's gonna be problematic. Come on, shoot something that... Okay, we did very well there. That was very good. Nothing's too damaged. Nobody's too damaged. Got 36. There's only one other ship at this beacon, and it is showing heavy damage. Receive a message. Greetings, traveler. We were crippled by a band of pirates and are now forced to sell our remaining valuable equipment. Okay, what have we got? Nothing I want here. An Ion Blast might be good. Yeah, you know what? As a backup weapon, that's not bad. And we fixed ourselves up a little bit. We should be able to hit here and here. Alright, let's see how we do. Pirate ship arrives. We've had this already a couple of times. We are going to do it because of course we are. Fire you up. Attack that. Let's knock out the weapons to the best of our ability. Good. Oh, great. There we go. Why is our drone so bad at this suddenly? Okay, you're gonna need to come over here. Because we cannot afford to lose the drone. There we go. Ooh, we got a halberd beam. That takes 3 as well. Alright, you come... Actually, y'all both come here. Let's get you back to stations, please. Technically, I could go there, but I'm not going to risk it. Okay, nothing's waiting for us. Next sector. I am actually choosing to go into the rock controlled. And here's why. I think you get maybe a little bit better loot if you choose to go hostile. Now, this could be a huge mistake. But it also means I get to hear some of my favorite music. Okay, intercepted by rock salvage. Don't seem to mind that you're still on board while they junk our ship. And see, this is why I grabbed the ion blast. Because I can still at least knock things out. Doing pretty good so far. Oh, I didn't even mean to skip that, but it's fine. There we go. Oh, I was not paying attention to how dead we were. Please tell me there's a store soon. We may have to avoid some fighting. I don't want to avoid... Oh. How good is Johnson? I can't even see. You know what? If we're going to go out, we're going to go out fighting slavers. Alright, so we've got this going on. And there we are. We went out, but we did a good job. We got pretty far. We have one more hour. I feel like we could do one more game. I am going to say, let me see here. Give me just a moment. As I check on something. I think we will go with the Inky ship one more time because I was having a lot of fun with that. Now I do have to get robotic warfare or the guns they've stopped to get type B. And type C is to get to sector 8 with type B. So let's take a look at the achievements real quick. 3 drones functioning at the same time. That's doable. 4 enemy systems or subsystems ioned at the same time. Alright. Let's see if we can't do one of those. Only hold 3 augmentations, that's fine. We are going to fire that up immediately. And we've got distress and distress. If we come here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I think here's better. Forward scout. They want to get away. We are hopefully not going to let them. Okay, you come here. Trying to keep them here until we can knock them down. Okay, that's good. There we go. got a distress signal. The surface of a nearby moon. A single life form. Let's go down to investigate it. Find a lone survivor. Let's invite him to join our crew. Hey, we've got a guy who is good at repair, even though he's a mantis. Pretty cool. I am gonna put you on shields. Now we're gonna come up here. I can get through these early sectors pretty easily. Oh. Yeah, let's respond. So we are responding to a merchant ship who needs a mercenary. A freighter carrying a shipment of my goods is a week late. The fools flew through a pirate-filled sector in their haste. I fear for the cargo's safety. I'm looking for a less incompetent captain to investigate. Let's investigate. All right. Quest marker. Oh, way up there? Well, we can come here, here, and then down. I guess that's fine. Spot a small rebel ship. Seems to have been refitted for transport rather than combat. It does not seem to want to engage us. We're gonna demand the surrender of their goods. They don't want to give it to us. Trying to escape. Alright. Let's immediately try to delay them to the best of our ability. You stay there. You come here. Let's get you dealt with, and then you, and then you again. That was nice. Oh, good. Shoot! They got away. Hate that. All right. Well, we're coming up here. Auto scout. Sure. Let's go ahead and do this. There we go. We have at least paused their weaponry. That's better. Alright, and we can go up. Arrive at the last known location of the merchant's delivery. Scan for the lost ship. I find a ship being chased by a pirate. This must be the missing delivery ship. Let's rescue them. Alright, and we did a good job there. Sitting reasonably pretty, and we've got a store on the way back down. Alright, let's see if we can get a drone. No, but we can get a person. Do we need another person? Because we've got somebody for the shield, somebody for the weapons, somebody for the engines, and somebody for the pilot. Don't really feel like we need more at this point. Let's take up to 15. Don't have anything to sell. I think we can do both of these and then the exit, and we might be able to do this one too. And we never surrender to slavers. Never, ever. Okay, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. Okay, you need to go back to where you belong. Okay, we did pretty well there. We are halfway towards a second set of shields. Or a whole lot more drones. Mining base, long since abandoned, no life signs remain. If I go here, they will be at the exit next round. I don't want to deal with that yet. Alright. I don't need drone parts that enough to sell fuel. Next sector. Whew. We've got Mantis controlled either way. We can do a lot of nebulas, though. Let's go straight to the distress beacon. Let's see what we've got here. Oh! Locate a nearby human mining colony where an unknown disease has spread virulently. They are setting up a quarantine to contain it, but a riot has broken out. I could send my Engi to calm down the infected. I don't know if that will come back to bite me, but I do love blue options. We're gonna risk it. With no fear of catching the disease, yay! Your Engi crew member helps reassure and organize the infected humans. Calmed by its extensive knowledge of human physiology, the infected submit to the quarantine in the hopes that a cure can be found soon. The colony leaders offer a reward for helping to prevent an ugly incident. Nice. We are so close to a second set of shields. I want to come here. We'd like to help you on your mission, but don't have much to offer. Perhaps we could work on your ship. What's your specialty? Upgrade piloting subsystem in exchange for some scrap. I think it's worth it. I want to say it's more than that to do it on our own. And that gets us +5 evasion. It is normally... I think it's normally 30. So we got it for about half price. I'm happy with that. And we've got to start getting something else. Oh, do not like these. Arrive in an asteroid belt to discover that a rebel automated scout has been stationed here. Prepare for a fight. Okay, this is going to be a little more interesting than normal. Let's get them stopped. All right. Ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of material, and you're gonna come repair the med bay. Let's see what we've got coming next. The only thing this beacon offers is a view of deep space and a brief respite from battles. For some, this must be a welcome refuge, but not for us. We are starting to get low on things. Not too bad, but not good either. This is an automated message. Resisting our takeover is pointless. Prepare to die. It appears this rebel ship is run by an AI. Okay, let's do this. Ship starts to power up its FTL. If it gets away, it will no doubt warn the fleet. Okay, let's do that. See if we can't delay it. There we go. That's not good. Okay, we did get it. Not worth it, but we did get it. Okay, you can come here and repair that while you're healing. You're almost healed. Okay. But hey, we've got a store and we've got 89 scrap. Maybe we can do something good with it. Rebels are already here. The crew braces for impact, but none comes. Sensors report the unmanned rebel supply ship is malfunctioning and stuck in vending mode. For a little scrap, you can take your pick. They do have drones. We can afford both of these. And that's what we're gonna do. Fix ourselves up a little bit. Now the next thing we need to do is get our power bars up more so that we can have, well, we need, let's see, 4, 5, 6. So 30, 45, 60. So that's 135 scrap that we need there. And then we also need the power. It's gonna be rough, but we can do it. Let's come down to here. Intruders on board. Okay, this is fine. We're gonna come here, we're gonna come here, we're gonna come here. I don't mind if he takes this out. It will hurt our hull a bit, but that's fine. I don't think he even hurt our hull. Right, we're almost done with them. And now let's bring these two. And you go there. Yeah. Okay, and we're doing well. Sadly, it didn't give us any scrap. I could ignore this distress, come down here. I think I will, because then I can go there, there, and there. Better chance of getting a little bit more scrap for the drones. All right. And if we just keep their shields down, this guy will be able to kill them. I want drone parts over missiles. Alright, do we get drone parts this time? No, but we do get 23 scrap. We do get a drone part. Okay. It's gonna take 30 to get the next one of that. Nothing here, but that was just a waste. I'm not selling my drone parts. I mean, I suppose I could have sold a few of them, but if I run into a situation where I start getting low, that's a problem, because the drone is the only way I've got to survive. Let's aid the civilian ship. There we go. I love it when it targets the weapon system. Knock those weapons out. All right. Did good there. 24 scrap. Oh, and we got Felicity. Sure. Felicity can join us. What are you good at? Nothing in particular, so you are going to come to sensors. Alright. Can do that. So now we can do at least 2 of these if we can get enough power. Next sector. I like the Uncharted Nebula. Okay, what have we got here? I think I'm gonna come here and then come in here. I'm gonna go arc that, although I could come down around here. I'll figure out in a minute. What have we got? Intruders again. Poor Felicity. Go help. You know what? Y'all come here. Alright, now... we're gonna try to clear them out. Our people are doing really well. That was a mistake. Alright, everybody is gone. Let's close the doors. Close the doors. Oxygen goes up for a moment. You come here. I have not been saving positions. We are going to save the current positions, but Felicity, once you fix the sensor, you are going to go ahead and go into the door systems, because in a nebula, sensors are useless. Alrighty. Let's go flow route. Let's do this thing. Half expect a rebel ship, but nothing does. Oh, I am low on fuel. I have got to get more fuel. We are gonna chase them. That was obnoxious. This may have been a huge mistake. Let's see. Okay, this was a huge mistake. Okay, you come there. You go there. You go help him. And we're done. Well, dang it. It really only takes one bad decision to ruin a run. That run took us about a half an hour. We're gonna risk one more run because we have about a half an hour left in the stream. And I'm just gonna do a restart because I am still working on getting the 3 drone systems going at once. All right. I feel like the store immediately is the best way to go. Is there anything worthwhile? I want that. I also wouldn't mind that. How much is that? 35? That would only get me to 45. Not gonna do it. But I'm gonna do... Ooh. This one and that one, and then just see if I can get enough. I don't really care about being a hero so much, but I want more. I'm greedy. Okay, now they're trying to run. Come on, delay, delay, delay. Delay. Nope. Dang it. And they got that. Okay, let's see if we can't suffocate this fire real quick. Come on. Suffocate before you damage O2. Okay, doors are closed. And they're going to do that. Alright, how are we doing? Let's go back to stations and see if we can't do better. We did not get anything. So that store is a lost cause. Mantis War Camp, can you help? We'll see if we can do what we can. We're given a lot of scrap. That's good. I'm gonna come here. Pirate ship seems to have advanced tacking tools. We've seen that one before. Let's go ahead and do this. Well, they're not escaping. They are hurting us a bit, though. Could you please come repair the shields? There we go. Now you go here. You go here. Okay, we got a couple fuel. I'm going to ignore the distress in favor of the quest. No signs of life detected. Let the quest be something good, please. Find the Mantis encampment, but there are far too many of them to count accurately. You send a long-range message back to the settlement with your findings, but unfortunately there's not much you can do. It would be suicide to attack directly. Leave before they notice us. They must have been focused on setting up camp since you got far enough away to attempt to jump without being noticed. That was a waste of time and energy. Let's just go to the exit. I don't feel like I did a really good job looting this first sector, but we'll have to make it up next sector. Let's attack the rebels. There we go. Try to keep that down as best we can. Okay. Don't think so. Alright. What do we get? A couple of fuel. Good. Some scrap. Let's be good people this time. We're gonna leave the civilians alone. You make preparations to leave. One of the civilian leaders contacts you. That rebel was our sole source of supplies. You have doomed us all. Maybe I should have stolen the supplies then. Made it quicker. Alright. Next sector. Pirate controlled or an uncharted nebula? Let's go pirate controlled. We haven't done one of those, I don't think, yet. Dangerous sector. We do have a store. Let's go here first. It's in a nebula. There is one other in a nebula we could do before the store. Attempt to follow and help. That was a waste. Let's try this one. Plasma storm. Automated rebel scout and a plasma storm. Okay, this is problematic. We are going to be without that so that we can get our drone on. Good. Yes. Please take out the weapons. Please take out the weapons. It's good. That's good. You can't. Okay. Well, if that's going to be like that, let's get our evasion up at least until we're done. Oh, thank goodness you did that. All right. Let's get you here. You come here. I hope y'all are hydrated tonight. Okay. Oh, we can't turn that back on right now. There we go. Jump. We do have 69 scrap. Very nice. I think we're gonna hit the store and then come down this way. Three drones or a couple more low-level ion. They do have drone parts here. I can't do both. I will go ahead and do that one. And then I'll fix us up to green. Get those three. Spend the last of it on 2 more drone parts. Now the anti-personnel will seek out and attempt to destroy any intruders on board your ship. Okay. We just need 1 more drone part and the power to get it. Which is going to be hard. But good fortune that we happen to run into each other. Nothing personal, but you have some information we need. Oh, that's a problem. Fire can screw us over. Okay, we need to repair our shields. Nope, we need to repair this first. And I need you to come repair this. This may have been the end of us. Now you come repair this. You come repair this. And of course, you got that. I think these runs really want me to be done with the streaming at the right time. Okay, we're gonna jump because we're down to very little hull. Barely have time to register jump completion before your ship warns you of an incoming ship with weapons hot, but it only has one shield. Okay. They, as I recall, do not need oxygen. Let's come over here. And we're done. Oh. Well, let's look at our hangar. What are these? Have 6 unique aliens on the Kestrel. Have 11 systems installed. Or repair back to full health when it only has 1. I think I'm going to go ahead and call it early because we do only have about 12 minutes left in the stream. I don't think I'm going to get another full run. I do feel like we did some pretty good work. We got a ship unlocked. I got a little bit more familiar with it. I don't know what we'll be doing next time, but I have a feeling we'll revisit the Kestrel, maybe try to knock out a couple of these. And maybe we can get a Federation cruiser. In the meantime, thank you so much for joining me. I've very much enjoyed this stream. I hope you have too. Take care, and do know that I am going to be streaming again on Sunday from 5 to 8 p.m. Central Time. We're going to be doing some Slime Rancher fun. So please feel free to join me. Have a fantastic day. And hey, if you have a moment, please consider dropping a like or subscribing. Everybody always talks about the algorithm. I wouldn't mind a little bit of help. Please take care and have a great day. Bye-bye.